name is Michelle Montanez. My spiritual gifts are faith, healing, and mercy. And I would say in that order. Faith was something that developed as I overcame fear. I had a lot of fear of stepping into roles, and I kind of just did it anyway. I wanted to help. I always want to serve. And as I did that, I found opportunities where I could pray for people. And by praying for people, I started to see God answering that prayer of people being healed. So there was one time, there was a lady, she was in our small group, and she was asking for prayer. We were doing our prayer requests, and she was asking for prayer. And she said she's been having migraines for several days, and she was in a lot of pain. And I said, well, I'm going to pray for you right now. And she said, no, just pray for me after. And I was like, no, it's okay. I'm going to pray for you now. And so I went and I put my hands on her and I prayed for her. And I didn't know it, but she got kind of upset. And so the following week we came back and we asked if anybody had any prayer requests or praise reports. And she said, I have a praise report. And so then she went ahead and she was sharing, and she said, so last week, Michelle prayed for me, and she goes, I went home. She goes, to be honest, she goes, I was a little uneasy about that. And she goes, and I went home, and she goes, and my headaches got they got worse. She's all, they got so bad. And I was sinking in my seat. I was like, oh my gosh. And she said, but the headaches went away. She goes, the migraines went away. And she goes, so that's a praise report. And I was just like, oh, like I felt really nervous and scared and afraid, and all these emotions came, but she felt better, and it made me feel good. To develop your gifts, you have to practice them and you have to use them. You can't just say, I want gifts, and not be able to actually step out in faith. I think stepping out is probably the scariest and hardest thing, but once you do it, you feel like, yay, God answers your prayers, and you see him move more and more. It's like he shows himself, he makes himself known, and he shows you who he is. He shows you his power, and it's amazing when God uses you. He can use anybody, but if you allow God to use you and he uses you, it's an honor.
Is there anything else you'd like to share or tell us about?
If you see me in the hall and you need prayer, don't hesitate. I will pray for you, and I love to share my gift with anyone who needs prayer.